Hey friends, Gator Mom here. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an awesome day. Today I'm going to be sharing with you a review and packing video on this Jujube Be Packed bag, all packed up for a short afternoon out at Disney World. Alright, so this isn't the first time that I've reviewed this exact style by Jujube. I'll put below in the description box my Jujube playlist, which will have one or two other times that I've actually packed up this style. So if you're looking for alternate ways to pack up this particular backpack, definitely check that out. Today I have it packed up specifically for an afternoon out at Disney World. I just took my kiddos this past weekend to Magic Kingdom, and this is the exact bag and everything that we had inside of it. I pretty much left it just how we had it. A lot of you wanted to see a packing video for what we currently have in our Disney bag. Being that we're annual pass holders to Disney World, we tend to kind of pop over there for long afternoons or just a couple of hours and then we come home. So I know that most of you, when you come to Disney World, you pack big, huge bags because you're going to be there from sunup to sundown, and I have tons of packing videos for Disney days. Again, I will link below for those of you that want to check it out. But I know that some of you, when you come to visit the parks, you might hang out at the hotel in the morning or hit a different park and then go back to your hotel and kind of check in. So you don't necessarily need that full day out at Disney bag. So a lot of you wanted to see options for shorter trips. So this is what I like to call kind of a more minimalistic packing video for Disney and what we think is most important to take anytime that we're going to visit the parks. So we'll go ahead and get right into the bag. This is a great option. I do sometimes carry a mini Be made by Jujube, and then of course I've done Be Right Backs and other larger Jujube bags, but this one here I like a little bit better than the mini Be because I think it has a little bit more structure, more organization, and it's just a tad bit bigger. And I think actually a little bit more comfortable for longer wearing periods of time. So right here up top you have an awesome grab handle. On the back of the bag here, I'll just kind of fold it down so you can see you have nice padded back kind of a foam area here, and then the straps are really nice and comfortable as well. But you don't have any pockets or anything back here, so I'm not going to flip the bag around since there's not really anything to get into on the back there. At the very top here though, behind the grab handle, you do have a zippered pocket that's felt lined, so any type of electronics or camera, phone, any of that you want to keep in here, that's a great option. I actually just have a couple of things that I grabbed for quickly, but I didn't necessarily want to put in that front pocket. That was a little bit more vulnerable to be opened up and things maybe taken out of there. So up here I just have my small Avenger Wallet. This is a just a small kind of card case, if you will. There's a pocket here in the back, and then I have all of my cards and things inside here, a little hair tie. And then I also have my Big O key ring. This is a silicone rose gold key ring, and then I just have my keys attached to it. And that fits perfectly down inside that pocket. I also have inside that pocket a scrunchie, either for my daughter or I, and then I have my sunglasses down in here. The majority of the day I actually had these either on or on top of my head, but this was a great pocket if I wasn't wearing them. So that's everything I have down inside this pocket. Again, you could probably fit a little bit more in there, and it is felt lined, so it's great for those electronics. Moving down to the front pocket here of the bag, in here I just have a couple of small essentials that we needed throughout the day. In the front I have a package of wet ones. I usually bring like 2 or 3 packages of wet ones. Being at Disney, I grab for these all the time. It's like my #1 thing that I grab out of my bag. I also have over here just a chapstick. This is a mint one made by Perfectly Posh. Then inside the pocket here, you have 2 stretchy organization elastic pockets, and they're the perfect size for small set pieces. I actually have one packed up as a med kit, and then another one packed up for small essentials for myself. So inside this one, I just have a little mini med kit. I typically don't pull everything out when I'm doing packing videos for you guys, but I think for Disney, maybe it's important to just highlight a few key items in here. I have some anti-itch cream for bug bites. I have a couple of these like teeth floss things, more chapstick. I also have a healer stick down here, and this is so good for blisters. I can't tell you how many times I've pulled this out because of like a blister or like something on one of my kids' feet or something like that. I pull that out all the time. Then I also have Band-Aids in here and some wet wipes for my daughter's eyeglasses. I also have Neosporin wipes in here. So it's just kind of like a little mini all-purpose med kit in case we have any type of bumps or scratches or bruises while we're out at the parks. The next small set piece over here next to it is just a couple more small things that I might need while I'm out. In here we have a face sunscreen. This one's by Sunbum and I love it. It smells so good and my kids love it too. I actually applied this on the tram going into the park of Magic Kingdom. So this is great to have in case you forget to apply at home. I also just have a little hand cream, a lip gloss, some eye drops, hair tie, nail file, and then of course my pill case. So in there I just have like Excedrin, Tylenol, Advil, those types of things. So that's everything inside this front pocket here. On the side over here, you have one elastic kind of water bottle pocket. I just have this Dasani water bottle in here. This was a second water bottle for us. You'll see inside here I have our Big Ella water bottle, but I was filling up that water bottle and this one the entire time I was there this past weekend, and it was awesome. It was plenty enough for all of us, but I did fill it up a good handful of times. I also have in this pocket next to it, which fits fine, is just a hand sanitizer spray. Moving on into the front of the inside of the bag here, you have two zippers and it unzips the bag about halfway down. And I don't have much actually inside the bag. I packed it really, really minimalistic, but there are plenty of room in here for, if I can grab them, mini ears if you wanted to make sure that those fit in this particular style. I can actually fit my daughter and I's mini ears both in here, or I could put them in this back elastic pocket that I'm about to show you here. We actually didn't take them this past weekend because we were planning on buying some new donut ears, but we ended up not doing that either. But I usually always have a pair with us when we go to the parks, and this bag will hold those just fine. So right here in this zipper pocket that you have on the front flap of the bag, I just have a couple more things that we may need. Gum and tissues. I also have a pack of Clorox wipes. These are really good for wiping down tables or things right before you eat at Disney. And I think that might be it. Yep, that's everything I have inside that little pocket there. Then I have over here on the side, which I've already touched on, is our Big Ella water bottle. This actually still has water in it from the weekend. This thing here holds 22 ounces and it's really awesome for at the parks. They have multiple colors. You can get them at Target, but it's just a really good option for filling up water bottles at different restaurants and things throughout the day. Then I have two Lily J packing cases. I have here the smallest one. These come in a pack of 3 and they come with a great wristlet strap. Inside here, I have all of our autograph books. I also have pens here at the very, very top, one for each kid. I never, ever leave to go to Disney without these. I've forgotten them before in the past, and it was just, you never know when you're gonna run into characters and need them. Another thing that's new for us that we just found out are these really cool like magic cards that you can actually get in the front of the park of Magic Kingdom when you go in, and it's a really cool game that you can do throughout the park just while you're doing rides or whatever. I won't go into too much detail about it, but it's a free thing from Disney, and it's really cool because every time you go into the park, you can actually get a new pack of these like play cards for you to use throughout, and they have different Disney characters on them, and it's a great option for the kids to actually get like a toy for lack of a better word, and you don't have to pay for them. So it's a really cool thing from Disney. I had never seen it before. I don't know how new it is or if it is even new, but it's something that we kind of ran across this past weekend, and my kids are currently obsessed with the entire idea of it. So I'm excited when we go back to actually play with those a little bit more throughout the park. The other pouch I have back here is, of course, snacks. There's some that are actually out of here, but this is a great pouch for snacks. We keep things like granola bars and crackers. I also have back here like some Go Squeezes. I'll usually keep a like bag in here for trash and things like that, goldfish. Things that won't get too crunched up inside your bag, but I always have some type of a snack bag for sure. Then the last thing that I have inside the backpack, oh, sorry, I forgot about these down here. I actually had a pair of underwear and shorts for my youngest, just rolled up as you could see down there at the bottom. This is like a just in case. He's 5. and he will sometimes get wet, like if he, you know, got splashed by something or even had a potty accident, which hasn't happened in forever, but you just never know kind of with a 5-year-old when they're gonna have a meltdown and want to change their shorts because there's like something simple like water on them. So anyways, I have those down there just in case. But as I was saying, so right behind here in the back, you have one kind of long elastic pocket, which is great for coloring books. Obviously you can fit things like iPads or small computers and things like that. This is a great pocket for those mini ears like I was showing you earlier. I will sometimes put full-size coloring books in there because they're good to have, but this is kind of my hidden little activity station, if you will, for the kids. This past trip, I actually just had some play packs in there. We pulled them out once while we were waiting for our food for lunch, but other than that, we actually didn't pull them out much. And then if I could give you guys one last little tip, which is the last thing that's inside this bag here, bring along a small little toy or activity that your kids don't know you have or that they've never seen before. This is a great idea. My kids love these little Lego figurine play packs, or we call them like mystery packs, if you will, for lack of a better word, but they're basically a little Lego man in each one. And this is the Disney version. We usually buy the Harry Potter version, but they have tons of different ones by Lego. I think these are about $3 or maybe $4 a piece, but the kids love them because they never know which ones they're gonna get and they can trade with each other. So it's just like a fun little option. Like these are some of the different Disney ones that actually could come inside those particular packs. But just an idea. Of course, there's so many different things. The Dollar Tree or Target, Dollar Spot, places like that. You can pick up toys that your kids have never seen before and actually have like a handful in there if you're waiting for a parade, if you're waiting for a show or in line and they're trying their hardest to be patient and they're being like really, really good. And then you want to kind of like reward them with something. So I did that when we were waiting in line for a ride, and it was awesome because it had just poured down rain and they were being such good sports. And it was just a great little kind of treat to pull out for them, and they enjoyed it a lot. So little Disney tip for y'all. I hope this review was helpful for you guys, and you got some ideas of what you should pack for your theme park or Disney bag. As always, if you guys have any type of questions or comments, feel free to leave them below or shoot me a message. I'm always happy to help. I'll see you on my next video.